love
it's like
that.
Very Tom Ford era, Gucci, sex.
Very sexy. Hi, I'm Jennifer Zuccarini. I'm the founder of Flirting, and I'm so excited that we're sitting down today with the incredible Leandra Medine to talk about fashion, sensuality, desire, styling, day to night, all those fun things. What would you wear to flirt with somebody?
I ran a newsletter on this topic, but as part of constructing the outfit, and I wrote this in the story, I was talking about how when you're putting on an outfit for a first date, there are like specific energetic cues that you want to hit when you're getting dressed for a first date, which I guess is like when your flirt is on full force. I like an open neck with a little bit of a bra coming out. I really like this one. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's our oiled lily triangle for holidays. So pretty. I remember reading when you're on a date, or if you like somebody, if you're attracted to somebody, you tend to expose your throat. Right. So I feel like bringing attention to that with accessories makes sense.
I don't know why I'm thinking about chakras now.
I
feel like I would expose my solar plexus so you could see my power center.
I love what you wrote in your post, "The new fashion woman has good sex."
I think it's the most read post I've ever written. I started to feel something vibrating underground really while I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, Joelle, about like this shift in style beginning to take place where, you know, things have felt very sexless for such a long time and we've really been putting a premium on looking smart. I've just been feeling this like desire to look more primal, this like connection to my style in a really raw way.
I know you wrote also about, or spoke about dressing as a meditation. I thought about that a lot because I feel similar to when I get dressed, or even if I'm doing my makeup, it is like a meditation. I find it very soothing and it helps me tap into this part of myself that it could be my most sensual self, or it could just be feeling, I don't know, it's like a break from everything and I'm just focused on this one thing.
And there's like a real triumph about emerging and feeling good about whatever you just put on. That can actually be kind of violent when you don't hit, you know, like when you're rushing and you just end up like hobbling something on, it can like kind of not ruin the rest of your day, but like ruin the rest of your day. And I think for someone like me, where clothes are my portal of creativity, I mean, I write too, but clothes are really the way that I express myself. They're not just clothes. It's my creative connection. It's my life force.
Do you ever dress to feel sexy?
I always dress to feel sexy. I think everyone has their own definition of sexy, whether or not they see it that way. But there's like a fluidity about feeling really good in your skin. I think confidence is sexiness.
I agree. I naturally gravitate towards things that are a little bit sexier, but I'm not trying to dress for that outcome. I'm just dressing to what I feel makes me feel amazing that day.
Maybe this is true for a lot of people, but my 20s were so much more about emphasizing the things I am not instead of the things I am. And when I entered my 30s is when I was like, wait a minute.
There's something really beautiful as you get older that you, like, I feel just more confident, more comfortable.
I mentioned this in the story about the new fashion woman having good sex, or looking like she does. When a woman hits her 40s, it feels like a kind of time of revolution in her life, where she has the wisdom of the years behind her, but still the vitality and energy of her youth. Women are cool.
Women are amazing. I mean, my whole business, I feel like, is around the adoration of women. Beauty, too, I feel that way. There's something about the ritual of all of it that feels like it's celebrating being your most feminine, wonderful self. People are like, how do I feel sexier? Tapping into sensuality is so much about those rituals of what's making you feel great. And it doesn't even have to be for sensuality, but just what makes you feel good. It could be incredible, you do a meditation, you do a workout, you take a bath where you're really taking care of yourself. What's exciting for you that's happening in fashion right now?
Fashion has really turned over a page, leaf. Do you turn over a leaf or a page? There's definitely a lot of change happening in fashion. So many new creative directors at different houses, which is really cool. What I love so much about Demna Gvasalia is that he's always like naming a feeling before it's actually on the surface. There's sort of this like move away from sexlessness. I think the reason that the Old West is such a big trend in fashion again, there's something about clothes of the Old West that insinuate you know how to ride a mechanical bull.
Never done that.
Your body. A lot of low-rise pants
I know. I pulled out my low rise. They're actually C by Chloe, but from 20 years ago that I bought at Fred Siegel that have a zipper that's like 2.5, like a zipper this big.
I'm ready for an exposed zipper. Like I want like a raw hem and a zipper on like khaki wool, like a nice trouser khaki.
I like that.
If anyone wants to make
We can make those for
me,
you.
please help me.
Is there something that turns you on intellectually, aesthetically, or emotionally that would be something people wouldn't expect?
Honesty, openness.
Yes.
For sure.
That's very sexy.
It's kind of my only turn on. Like I get so riled up by people just like being vulnerable. I'm thinking about it specifically in the context of my husband. It took him a really long time to get comfortable in his vulnerability. And in the last, I would say like 5 to 7 years has become so much more confident. And it's been really great for us as a couple.
Yeah.
This is a new thing, but lately I'm finding that I'm really into men wearing long necklaces. Like I love a chain on a man with like a hanging pendant right here.
I love
it's like
that.
Very Tom Ford era Gucci.
Very sexy. My husband, when I met him, he was always wearing like Tom Ford suits and very, very like the suit, the three-piece suit with the vest.
My husband wears Patagonia exclusively. It's pathetic.
But one day when we were dating, he wore a Chrome Hearts chain, like a long one, and I was like, who are you? This was like a whole other side of his personality that I like. It was almost like a shock. Like, what about a pearl necklace on a guy?
I'm really into it. I think that like traditionally feminine accessories look so much better on men.
Yes.
It's like kind of annoying.
We do like lace boxers for men.
It's just cool with a capital C. Thank you so much for having me today. This was really fun.
It was so fun. I feel like I could have talked to you all day.
We can keep going.
More to come.
See ya.
See ya. Thank you.